Are your pigs eating but they're not growing as expected? Are they eating but they're not growing as expected? So you can see these pigs here. You can see how big they are and how huge they have grown. Now let's look at the 3 reasons why your pigs they are eating but they're not growing as expected. 1, do you deworm them? Medication. Let's talk about medication. Now when it comes to medication plays a huge role. The medication, do you give them the right medication, like vitamin? You deworm them. So vitamin and deworming your pigs plays an important role when it comes to them growing as expected. Alright, so you need to, time to time, you deworm them. You can see these ones here. You can see how big they are. So you deworm, time to time, you deworm them so that what they are eating, so that they will eat well and as well grow as you expect them to grow. This plays a huge role when it comes to pigs. Let's look at another one again. How good is your nutrient? How good is the food you feed them? When it comes to feeding, how do you feed them? How do you give them? Do you give them the right food, mortar, blood meal? Most of all these foods that are recommended for them to eat, do you give them? That's one of the good things you need to know as a farmer. Alright, so I've talked about 1, vitamin, which is necessary for them. 2, deworming them, because you as a human being watching the video, you know if you have worm, you know how bad it is. You know, you'll be eating it to look like you're not eating and all of that. So you as a farmer, you need to more of the time is deform your pig. The next one is the environment. Is it spacious enough? Does it give them room to play, to move around? You can see this, then you can see how big it is, how the numbers of people that will have here. Does it give them room? Does it give them room to play around? Is it comfortable for them? Let me use that word, comfortable. Is it enough for them? So you as a farmer, these are some of the things you bear in mind. So let me try to iterate. Let me just try to mention some of the things I've mentioned earlier, which is necessary. All right. So let me just say one of them. One, like I said, when it comes to vitamin, you give them, which is necessary. So this vitamin is something you can actually get a veterinary doctor, somebody to give your pigs. You know, time to time, you give them. Another one again is deworming them. All right, so that whatever they are eating, it will not be battling their system with worms, so they can actually grow. 2, another one again is good feeding, of course. How nutritious is the food you are giving them? How healthy is the food you are giving them? You can't be giving them one pattern of food and expect them to grow the way you want. It's not done. This is not rocket science. You know, you as a human being, most times you try to balance your food, you try to balance your feeding, you try to add vegetable, you try to eat up those things. The same thing when it comes to these animals, you need to treat them as such. To me, if you ask me, I keep saying it most of the videos, these are semi-human beings. They are lower animals. Of course, human beings are higher animals, but these are lower animals. So if you see yourself as them, trust me, you will have massive growth in your pigs. So the next one is the pen, your pig pen, how spacious it is. Like the ones we have here, is how big it is, how neat it is. This is so neat. So this is also what this plays an important role for your pigs. So I've mentioned a lot in this. These are tried to give 3 reasons why your pigs are not what they are eating but not growing the way you want them to grow. So the things you need to bear in mind. If you know that as a farmer, one of these is missing from your pigs, at least try to go back to me. I call it go back to your drawing board do the needful. All right, do the needful. Do your or maybe where things are lacking, your feeding, maybe the medication aspect, or maybe in the environmental aspect, try to correct them, and you see changes. Trust me, you see changes. All right, so at least most of my videos I try to make references to this. I try to share my experiences with this. I try to tell you guys how this, because this is the same pain, the same pigs. This is something that I'm actually into, and I try to do videos to share with you guys based on my experience, based on with these animals day in, day out. I feed them and all of that. So just me sharing my experiences. So I don't want to bore you with some long story and long talk like that. Alright, so I'll see you guys on the next one. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much. Thanks so much. If you have seen this video for the first time, subscribe to the channel, support the movement, guys. We are almost close to 400 subscribers. Alright, so support the movement. I'll see you guys on the next one. So if you have any thoughts, you have any question, just leave it on the comment section, guys. I will respond to you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and bye for now.